Americans' financial situation actually improved during the pandemic.
She claims the reality is, Jeffrey doesn't agree with that, versus what the public perception is.
I'm not asking you to play therapist with the American voter, but there seems to be a disconnect between the numbers we're seeing and the way people are feeling about the economy. And how do you account for it?
I agree with you that there's a disconnect, and I don't have a simple and convincing answer. But Americans have been through a lot. The pandemic really took a toll on American families, on children, on households. We are enjoying a remarkable recovery, but also with high inflation, much of it reflecting supply bottlenecks that developed during the pandemic, and then with Russia's brutal attack on Ukraine, we saw a surge in gas prices, in food prices. So Americans have been reeling from high inflation. They do realize in polls that it's coming down, and Americans' financial situation actually improved during the pandemic.
Drew, thank you for that collective groan. I think that was you, Jeffrey.
It was Jeffrey and me.
Both of you. All right. The way, though, that she combines all of these things, right? So, and I was just shocked it didn't get to climate change also, right? Of course, that'll be, we probably cut the clip too early. But this combination of things that sort of have nothing to do with each other, but are the talking points of the day, she did it very seamlessly there.
Yeah, she's very clever. Well, when she refers to the pandemic was devastating, the pandemic response.
Yes, that's exactly my take. I thought it's not the pandemic, it's what we did. It's what we did in response to the pandemic that destroyed everybody.
The virus didn't cause this. And did you catch how she's blaming supply chains for the inflation? They never want to talk about the Federal Reserve, which unleashed, helicopter money worth $6.5 trillion. We've never seen, at the height, it was something like 27% annualized increase, just incredible. And as for Americans doing better, yes, we got stimulus payments. Do you know the value of those stimulus payments is now gone in light of all the inflation? The dollar has lost between 16 and 20 cents from its 2019 value. And so the stimulus payments are gone. It was the greatest head fake in the history of economics. I mean, it's like, look, you're rich. Oh, thanks. This is wonderful. And then they just took it all away through inflation. As for the Americans being better off right now, she's completely neglecting a very interesting survey that comes from the Census Bureau. Now, I trust this one because this is where the Census Bureau is actually asking people, how much money are you making this year? And the survey comes out every year. It's not from the BLS. It's not from an agency that the Biden administration has now gotten clever at controlling. It's from the Census Bureau, so I tend to trust it. It comes out once a year. It just came out. American median household income is down for the third year in a row in real terms. So what she said is absolutely wrong.